What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scripted Legend bringing you guys another YouTube video. I always mess up on the you guys. Another YouTube video on Pi now. So this token has officially launched and is officially bringing profits to so many people but me, because I lost my 24-word phrase passphrase. Golly, that's how much they messed me up, bro. I could have had $1,000 to $10,000. I think I would have had $10,000 in like profit just from clicking a freaking button. But because I forgot not even forgot it, I lost it. Which, hey, I forgot it. I lost it in moving like 4 different times within the time span of me mining Pi since 2020 to now. Bro, I'm tight. Like I'm tight. Luckily, members of my circle have not KYC'd, so I haven't earned all the Pi I've gained over the years or accumulated. But I need them to KYC, so I can get that. But shoot, your boy's hurt. Your boy's hurt. Could have had like almost $10,000 in profit, literally from clicking a button. But okay, we've been talking about that for a whole minute. Let's get into what actually happened with Pi. So Pi officially launched, and for those who are not familiar with Pi, let me explain a little bit to you. So Pi basically said that we're going to be doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing or did, right? So we're going to have mining. You're going to be able to mine, and you're going to be able to use your phone, simply just use your phone. And if you have a desktop that you want to provide as a mining platform too, or as a node rather, yes, we will accept it, and we will increase the rate of which you're mining our token at. And it's a great method, and people were excited about it. People joined it, and people had circles. If you brought more people into your circle, you increased your own mining rate. And if people were mining with you at the same time, if you had an active circle, then you and your active circle gained even more Pi. So I need my circle to pay up. Now I'm just playing with y'all, but that was the case there, and it was very similar to them. Or they didn't say they were going to be the next Bitcoin, or they was going to surpass Bitcoin. At least I don't believe so. But there is a token that said it was going to do that, and that was OneCoin. So a lot of people thought that Pi was going to be, or rather is going to be, a scam. But the only difference was OneCoin was asking for cash investments for you to join in and be a part of the next Bitcoin. Pi did not require you to make investments into being the next Bitcoin, into them being the next Bitcoin. They simply asked you to literally click a button. That's why I'm so upset. All I had to do was click buttons, and everybody's talking about some $100,000 in profits and the okay. So there's 2 different phases, or 3 different phases. There was the design, distribution, the trust graph for the bootstrap of the deployment plan for Pi. There's also the testnet, which was the node software, which will be deployed on testnet, and the Pi core team will host several nodes on the testnet, but will encourage more pioneers to start their own nodes. That's where we got into like the laptops and the desktops and the things of that nature. Now we're at phase 3, which is mainnet. When the community feels the software is ready for production and it has been thoroughly tested on the test net, the official mainnet will be launched. An important detail is that in transition into the mainnet, only accounts validated to belong to distinct real individuals will be honored. So that's why the KYC is so important, because people can make 4 different Pi, probably like 20 different Pi accounts, but they have to KYC. They have to prove that I am the individual I say that I am, and that this is my only account, or this is at least going to be my primary account. And then after that, that's when the faucet and Pi Network emulator of phase 1 will be shut down, and the system will continue on its own forever. And future updates to the protocol will be contributed by the Pi developer community and Pi's core team. The implementation and deployment will depend on nodes updating the mining software just like any other blockchain. So that's where we are now. We're at the main net, and that so the price has launched. We know the price. It's $1.24. They hit a high of $1.40 yesterday. And I wanted to make sure that they didn't do any more running before I made a video, and also wanted to make sure I had all the information I needed before I made a video, because they launched at a price point of 60 cents. So some people saw an 100% return on investment. You know what? No, scratch that. Everybody saw an 100% return on investment but me. So y'all saw a 200% return on investment here. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. So now we're left with now we're left with what is the supply, right? Because we see the supply that they're telling us on coin market cap, but what is the supply that the actual team is letting us know about, right? The maximum total supply is 100 billion tokens, 100 billion pi. The total amount of, where is it at? 80%, this is the tokenomics, and this has been made known since March 14th of 2019. The Pi community has 80%. The Pi core team has 20% of the total circulating supply of Pi. Regardless of how much circulating supply there is in the Pi network at any given point in time, thus, given a total max supply of 100 billion Pi, the community will eventually receive 80 billion Pi, and the core team will eventually receive 20 billion Pi. We say eventually because not all of the Pi has been unlocked. Some Pi has not been unlocked. The unlocked amount of the circulating supply currently is 1.6 billion tokens. The current circulating supply, though, is 6.4 billion tokens. So not everything has been unlocked, So yeah, as simple as that. Not everything has been unlocked. That's literally it. And if you want to see the addresses for all these other things, like the 80% or the 65% allocated for past and future Bitcoin mining rewards or Pioneer mining rewards, you can go to this address right here that they provide for you, and that's on the mainnet. 10% reserved for the supporting community organization and ecosystem building that will eventually be managed by the Pi Foundation, and a nonprofit organization's address can be located here. And then 5%, the other 5% reserved for liquidity pool to provide liquidity for the for the pioneers and the developers, can be found at this address right here. Let me scroll my camera up so that y'all can see that. Bam, y'all got it. Let's keep scrolling though so we can see more and see this kind of graphed out. So boom, instead of percentages, let's look at totalage, right? 20 billion for pre-mainnet mining rewards. 45 billion Pi for mainnet mining rewards. Liquidity reserve is 5 billion Pi, and foundation reserves is 10 billion Pi. So now we get an idea of the whole little supply. Let's get into the mainnet of the mining mechanism. If you want to look at this formula, go right ahead. I'm not. Because I went into how it works earlier. The individual pioneer, or your mining rate, your base mining rate, will be multiplied, or have a multiplier of the system-wide base mining rate, and also your security circle and how active they are and how valid your security circle is, like them doing the KYC. Then you get an additional for any referral team, for the referral team reward, that times the individual's your mining rate, and that's all added together to equal the total pioneer mining rate. And whenever they say pioneer, they're referring to you or the individual themselves. So this is the mining mechanism, and I really want to fast pass this, so please just take a picture and let's keep this thing moving. If you're watching the video to this point, be sure to leave a comment saying like, let's go Pi, let's eat Pi. Yeah, let's eat Pi. So now, like I said, we're at phase 3 of the mainnet. At first, firewalled mainnet, the enclosed network. and then opening said network. The enclosed network will begin in 2021 of December. And then when they got to the open network, because we are past that, they have now opened the network. There we go. They thought it was going to be June 28th of 2022. That's not when, but we're in 2025 now, buddy. But yes, so that now we're at the open network period, as we know from their Twitter page. Pi's open network. The open network has officially launched. Maybe they were building that out before, but we wasn't made known of that until 2025 of February 20th. But that's it for today's video, man. A lot of people were sharing how much money they made. I've made nothing. But the good news is I can now make something, because now every time I click my button, I actually have my passphrase, and can actually gain some pie every here and there. All right, so I can make some money now. And this person, whoa, I do not have a circle of 420 active, or 420 people, 176 active users. But that leads him to a mining rate of 1.8 pi a minute, or an hour rather. And he has a total of 192,000 pi. My. What is your seed phrase, my brother? what is your seed phrase? So that means he is holding over 200, almost $200,000 in profit. If not almost $200,000 on profit, he has exactly $200,000 in profit. Missed out. I missed out, but we won't miss out anymore. If you do want to join my circle, please be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys at the next one. Thank you for clicking on today's video.